Yung Call Emerald natin, it's the same sa size pa rin ng Call Eagle natin, the Call Express series natin, o the Call Explorer series. Okay, pero mas mataas yung capacity. Kaya tinuring siya ngayon the largest reefer vessel ever built in the world. The largest and most sophisticated reefer vessel. And it is a pride ng Filipino na tayo ang nagmaman ng mga malalaking barkong ito. Galing, no? Hindi ibang lahi, kundi Filipino. So pride natin mga Filipino, we are manning this kind of reefer vessel. Now MTKC trial of the largest reefer vessel ever built in the world, the Call Emerald. Good day, it is my great honor no to have here beside me one of the great captain ng mga reefer vessel namin, si Captain Erwin Gilbolingo. Yan. And now he will be commanding the biggest or the largest reefer ship ever built in the world. Okay, Captain Erwin, good day.
Yeah, first and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude and to the owners, Nissan Kayan and Kowa Marine as the managers, to give us this opportunity to man the largest reefer vessel in the world. The feeling is, it's really very challenging for us to have this sophisticated, the largest vessel or the largest reefer vessel in the world. And the crew are also very excited to man the vessel.
So kasi in 2017, according to the statistics, there are only about 574 reefer ship trading worldwide. And accordingly, bumaba yung number na yon, though there's no certain number or figure up to this time. But roughly, maybe less than 500 reefer vessel na lang in the world trading.
Yeah.
So, even na marami nating mga kasamang mga seaman or mga kabaro natin, hindi sila ganun familiar about the reefer. Could you please tell us about the reefer ship?
Reefer ship is a special vessel. This is just like the largest refrigerator in the world, bringing all these produce, especially as it was said, it was a reefer. It is a commodity which should be transported freshly. It will be delivered freshly to the consumers. So it's a very big challenge to transport a commodity in a very long voyage to have it fresh on the delivery.
Tama ba yung narinig ko na from the very beginning na sa reefer ship ka nag-start?
Yes, I started as a cadet when working as a cadet in a reefer ship till master until now. So the only vessel that I manned is reefer vessels.
Okay. So sa tingin mo kaya, in your point of view, ano yung challenging part ng reefer vessel compare with the other vessel?
Actually, ang pinaka-challenging sa reefer vessel is to take good care of the cargo. Yeah, because this is ito yung nasisirang kargada, hindi katulad ng ibang kargada na if you load it in a loading port, see you on the discharging port. But this one, you have to take good care of it every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, checking and to make sure that it's in good condition.
Kung halimbawa, yung mga nanood ngayon, especially the young generation of seafarers, would you advise na pwede na subukan yung reefer vessel?
Yeah, sure. It's very challenging, and this is one of the few vessels that you can see in the ocean. As what we said, we only have 500 ships compared to thousands of ships running around.
Yeah, kasi sa bulk carriers nowadays, meron tayong about more than 13,000 bulk carriers trading worldwide, and for oil tankers same, almost 13,000 containers, marami na sila. Not unlike for the reefer vessel, very few. Yes. Kaya special yung barko na to, as you said, this is a special ship. Pero ngayon, sa tingin mo, ano kaya yung parang advantages na meron dito sa reefer ship?
The advantage with the reefer ship nowadays, bumalik sila sa traditional na sistema ng pagdi-deliver ng fruits, ng mga frozen cargoes. Not like before, humina ang reefer vessel dahil sinubukan nilang magkaroon ng i-ship through containers.
Container, yeah.
But unfortunately, the turnbacks, yung mga nasisirang kargada, kasi nobody would take good care of the cargo when it's transshipped to one port to the other.
Mhm.
So nangyayari, nalulugi ngayon yung mga
Shipper.
mga shipper.
Mm.
Kaya bumalik sila sa traditional kasi ang traditional every minute, every hour of the day
Mm.
the crew are checking their cargo. So they are very confident na yung kargada nila naalagaan. Hindi
Medyo
katulad
close
sa
yung
mga-
monitoring.
Yes.
Medyo
yes.
mas close. So, what are the normal na kargada natin sa river?
Actually, ang pinakamarami is bananas.
Okay, yung mga mahilig sa banana. Alam niyo na ho ngayon, no, kung anong barko ang nagte-transport ng banana.
Yeah.
Ah.
Bananas, and we have this deciduous fruit. Deciduous means yun yung mga seasonal fruits.
Mm.
Pag sinabi na season ng grapes, nandun tayo sa Chile.
Mhm.
Pag sinabing season ng oranges, nandito tayo sa Morocco.
Mm.
Meron din sa San Francisco, meron din sa California, I mean.
Mm.
Tapos marami pang iba. So, meron din tayo sa Durban. Then, if season ng fish, nandun naman tayo sa let's say Alaska.
No.
So, ang barko, ang reefer ships, that's why we call it special. Kasi kung saan yung seasonal fruits or seasonal na mga produce, nandun siya pumupunta.
So, can we also load cars?
Yes. Usually, reefer ships load cars sa mga discharging ports. So when they discharge their cargoes, they usually load general cargoes, especially those cars, especially in Europe. They usually load cars.
So, about for the containers?
Yes. Also containers. They are also loading general cargoes in containers, especially during the ballast voyage on the way back. But usually when they have the let's say refrigerated cargoes on their way to discharge, usually it's all reefers.
Yeah. So, ibig sabihin, no, yung reefer ship natin, this vessel can load fruits, different kinds of fruits, no, seasonal fruits, sinabi mo nga, banana, citrus, even pineapples or apples, or even frozen products, no, mga fish, and even cars and containers. So, in reefer vessel, it's very challenging.
Yes. It's just like a mix of all cargoes. General cargo, you'll be in a reefer vessel, you'll be in a car, just like a car carrier vessel. That's why the experience will be great. Experience will be very challenging,
Yes.
as I can say.
So, if there's somebody who want to try the reefer ship or want to try to join the reefer ship, what can you say?
Simulan nyo na. Simulan nyo na. Kasi dumadami na ang barko natin, especially with Nissan Cayon. They are building more reefer vessels, and now they're building, as you can see, that they're getting more sophisticated and more advanced vessel. So, hindi katulad nung iba, very, nung nakaraan. Yung mga sinaunang mga barko natin, very traditional. Ngayon, nakikikompete na sila sa mga, let's say, mga ibang klaseng barko.
Yeah. Kasi katulad niyan, there's still a lot of reefer vessels na more than 30 years old na.
Yes.
But yung mga reefer natin, mga bago. And one thing more is mga malalaki. And ang nagmamanis mga Filipino.
Yes, sir.
It is a pride ng Filipino also na tayo yung may hawak, no, tayo yung nagmamando ng mga barko na to. And again, thank you, Cap Erwin.
Welcome, sir.
Bon voyage. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, sir.
Kung si Manny Pacquiao is 8th World Time Division, now I have here ang chief engineer namin na 8th time delivery chief engineer ng biggest reefer vessel in the world. No other than Chief Engineer Tito Tagbiel. Tito,
Thank you.
anything you can say?
Maraming salamat sa pagtitiwala. Sana meron pang mga darating na river business na teritoryo kalalaki.
Anyway, kay Tito, thank you.
Thank you very much.